everybody, it's Michelle here, and right now I'm about to do this live as best I can, where I'm going to show you guys my skincare regimen for my face mainly. Of course, you're not getting in the shower with me because that is skin as well. Alright, so I'm going to turn devices down because every time I get on the phone I get calls and all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to do this the best way I can, guys. Like, literally do this the best way I can. As I'm doing this, I encourage you to ask questions. And if I see them, I'm definitely going to answer the questions as best I can. Alright, so before we get started, let me give you a breakdown of what I'm doing. Every night, or every morning, I wash my face with just cold water. I have been doing that for the past, gosh, like maybe about 10-15 years. I wasn't using soap on my face. Like, I just would not use a bar of soap on my face. And so I noticed the difference of when I was using soaps and then when I was not using soaps. And so I kind of just stuck with that. Now, alright, let me get myself cleared up, y'all, because I have a lot of stuff going on. Alright, so what I'm going to show you is my products that I make at HoneyMilkCo.com. The first one is the Acne-Fighting Face Wash. This is the Honey Charcoal Salt Soap. And it's a really, really, really mild soap. It's not one of those really thick gel type soaps because it's primarily aloe vera juice with water as well. So it's not all creamy and, you know, it's just not. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I did put on a little bit of face this morning. Just probably some liquid foundation and a little bit of powder over that. That was really in my eyeliners, my eyebrows, because y'all know I don't have no eyebrows. But that was the only thing I did. The Acne Fighting Face Wash, guys, I'll read what it says because it has like a whole ton of benefits. It also has activated charcoal soap in here. I'm sorry, powder in here, which is good for detoxing the skin and pulling out the any just nasties that's under the layers of skin that we have. And remember, guys, as I do this video, I want you to keep in mind that everything that you use on your skin, which is the largest organ on our entire existence, our skin is literally, it pushes out toxins. And the only way it does that is if we sweat, right? So imagine putting everything on your body every day. You have your lotions, you have your soaps, you have your perfumes, you have your, you know, skin, whatever. You put that stuff on your skin, and what happens is it only takes 26 seconds, at least 26 seconds, for whatever you put on your skin to go into your system. It goes all through the different, it goes through all the different layers that we have going on, and then it breaks through and it goes right into your system. So if you have products that where you can't read the ingredients, you can't understand them, you can't pronounce them, you have the INCI names, which is like a Latin term for the different oils and butters and things like that. That's fine, because in parentheses they will put what that specific ingredient is, and it is a natural ingredient. But you have all these methyls and parabens and laurets and sulfates and all sorts of stuff, phthalates and things like that you can't read. Like, those are chemically produced ingredients to make it moisturizing, to keep odors away, to do all sorts of other things to our products, or to our bodies. So the Acne Fighting Face Wash is called Honey Charcoal Salt, and it's available now. So I'm going to read exactly what it is. This one is the peppermint, lavender, and tea tree blend, and it's filled with pure chemical-free ingredients to help you unclog your pores and combat acne-prone skin cells. Now, this thing right here does not dry your skin out. You have a lot of face washes that will just suck the dead life out of your face, and it's just like real squingy and harsh and you have to follow up with a moisturizer. This doesn't do that, and I made sure of it because it is pH balanced. Now, the first thing I do is I wash my face with the Acne-Fighting face wash. The second thing I do is I apply one of the clay masks. Right now, oh my God, I don't have the turmeric one in here because I keep selling out. But the coconut, I know y'all probably seeing this backwards, but the coconut, yogurt, and oats toning clay mask, guys, this girl right here, oh my gosh. When I tell you I am so in love with her, I love, love, love this clay mask. I love it, I love it, I love it. And it's good for toning, and it is actually for normal to dry skin. So it's very soothing. It's not drying to the skin, which is friggin' amazing. Because you put mask on your face and you immediately have to follow up because they have all those extra chemicals. This has no chemicals in it, none whatsoever. And it's handcrafted, so you can't beat that. So it's made to help reduce fine lines, which us that are getting older, we need that. Made to reduce fine lines, increase elasticity, even out the skin tone, it fights acne, and it adds moisture. All right, this is not a vegan product, but because of the yogurt that's in here, but it's just amazing, guys. And the oats is really soothing. Then it has this little ting. Oh my God, it's amazing. So I follow up with that. I can use this one if I'm having any bad skin issues. I would use the charcoal matcha and milk face mask. This one is vegan because it has coconut milk in it and not yogurt. So this one, it's a detox face mask. It is black, but it's a detox face mask, guys. So with this one, it's for normal to dry skin as well. I'm sorry, normal to oily skin. I need glasses, so forgive me. But it's anti-inflammatory to help heal hyperpigmentation, sagging skin, acne breakouts, and dark spots. It also unclogs the pores like you would not believe. And it not only unclogs the pores, but it also pulls out all the yuck, the nasties that's causing the buildup of bacteria under those layers, and that's creating the acne that's staying there forever. You can't fight it. So this is a really phenomenal one. But tonight I'm going to use, I'm so spoiled by the coconut yogurt and oats, guys. I'm spoiled by this one. I love it. This one is second best clay mask that sells in my store. So I have my two little stashes here. After that, I'm simply going to follow up. I want to show you guys the turmeric tea. This one it's made with turmeric, and when I say the ingredients for this is very, very simple. It's I'm gonna say rose milk, rose water, aloe vera juice, organic witch hazel, which has no alcohol. Alcohol-free witch hazel. That it has no alcohol, guys. So it's not gonna sting your face. It also has tea tree, which is phenomenal, and it has the turmeric. This one is amazing. And I think this one has, yeah, I can't see y'all. But yes, this one, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this one has, yeah, the blood orange essential oil in it as well. So this one sells out. I don't have the mask to go with it because it keeps selling out. The other one is the apple rose toner. And this one, it's a facial toner as well. Is it blurry, guys? I can't even see. But this one is for normal to oily skin types. This is kind of for daily, everyday skin types as well, because it really doesn't dry out the face. I don't know why I put oily skin, but it really works well for oily skin as well. So it does the same thing. It's an alcohol-free toner made to gently tone and refine skin without depleting the natural oils, which is very, very important for us not to do. All right. So I'll be using those now. I have my face wash in my own little y'all see how pretty that is? I have my face wash in my own little foam bottle just because I use this primarily in the shower, but I'm going to use it on here today. So this is the same thing. This is just my stash. All right, so what I do, guys, to apply well, let me do my face wash real quick first. And I use warm water. It's kind of coldish warm when I'm washing, and when I start to rinse, like just to wet my face, I use warm water. And all you gotta do is this, just simply wet it just to wash it, right? And of course mine's in the foam. And it's the same thing. It's just easier for me to use in the shower. So I take it. You can use one of those hand brushes, guys, the gloves. But I go in a circular motion like this. I try to stay away from my eyes. This is the most sensitive part of your face, okay? It is the most sensitive place on your face. But I do wash my eye area, but super, super gentle. A lot of people don't understand why they have, why they have dark raccoon eyes. Oh, I got some soap in my eyes. Oh, Lord. I'll keep going. But they don't understand why they have that. It's because they're always rubbing their eye around this area really, really harshly. So this is all I do, guys. I give myself a good wash. Now, if you have one of those electric brushes that gently cleanses your face and exfoliates a little bit, you can use that as well. Or if you have that glove, you can use that as well. But I like using my hands because my face it's not as sensitive, but I just don't like scratching my face. Alright, so let me rinse, guys. And right now I'm going to rinse with cold water. And remember, I did have on a little bit of makeup. Sometimes when you rinse with cold water, it's like you can't breathe. It's so damn cold. Alright, so now all I'm going to do is I am going to take a dry paper towel. You can take a dry paper towel. I like to take a clean paper towel instead of a towel, my normal towel, and I just pat my face dry. And this has a little cooling sensation because of the peppermint. Alright. So this is me with nothing on my face, y'all. So, after that, now I'm going to add my coconut yogurt and oats mask. And all I do is I have a brush. This is a little, I don't know what you call this. This is a blush contour brush. But you can use one of these, and they have the ones that are a lot flatter. You can use that one. It really doesn't matter. But all I do is I wet my brush, and I re-wet my face a little bit, not a lot. That's all I do. And then I take it. This is my little stash. And then I just apply it upward, kind of side but upward. So what I like to do is I apply a little bit more on the areas that I have trouble with, and that's around this area. This area is always normally dry. Not always dry, but mainly in the winter it gets really dry. So that's all I do is take a little bit. And what you want to do with the clay mask, guys, is you want to don't put it all up under your eyes and all that, because you got to remember, you have to rinse it out or rinse it off. And you don't want this getting in your eye. Trust me. I did that already. And when I tell you guys, this this feels so amazing. It's like a spa at home. You do not have to slather a lot on your face. Oh, I got a little under my eye. Like, you literally do not have to slather it. I do cover my eyebrows. I really don't have any. Like, some people use, I've seen people do face masks and they dig in there and get this clump. Like, you don't need that. You literally just have to wet your face a little bit. You can do your neck if you want to. If I was going in the shower, I would do my neck. But I'm not doing that. I think probably all in all I use maybe about maybe a tablespoon, maybe, or a teaspoon. I really didn't use a lot. I just do my nose, and I try to get down in these areas here, guys, because we don't clean that area as often and as well as we're supposed to. So you can see that I left my eyes open. And so what you do after this, guys, is allow it to sit for about 20 to 30 minutes. You're going to see that it's going to start drying pretty much right away. It's not hard, it's not sticky, or none of that. And I just wash my brush out. It's like literally not a lot on the brush. And always wash your brush out because you're going to want to use the brush again. I'd wash my brush out, shake it out, and I put it right on a wet paper, dry paper towel off to the side on the side of my sink. Keep it there. Nothing special about it, yeah? Literally nothing special about it. So if you are the type of person where you have problems with acne, you have acne prone skin, or you're the type of person that you have you use a lot of makeup, like really heavy makeup. A lot of people, and don't be offended if I say this wrong, but a lot of people like to paint their faces. I'm just not one of those people because I know what it does over time. And especially because I'm not in the performing arts no more, I don't have to paint my face. Even back then, I did not paint my face. So, yeah, so a lot of people like to paint their face. Like right now, guys, this is a really nice cooling sensation. It feels so amazing because it feels really soft on my face. As it dried, like I did this last night, as it dried, it starts to disappear. So it's not one of those masks. If you want it to be one of those masks that just, you know, it's like a big brick on your face and it cakes up, you can do that if you want to. I don't. But I love the cooling sensation, guys. I literally love it. Because it's not harsh, it's not heavy or anything like that. But I'm trying to do this so it can, I'm fanning myself so it can go faster. Put my phone over here. But if you're one of those people that have acne prone skin, where you just always have flare-ups, you always have inflammation to your skin, what happens is there can be an imbalance with your diet. That's like the first place to check. Definitely check your diet. Milks, cow milk, a lot of heavy meats, a lot of heavy red meat, a lot of heavy poultry, things like that is just not good. And if you're not balancing that out with tons of green vegetables, more fruit juices and natural sugars like from the fruits, you'll more than likely be one of those people that break out. And then on top of that, I see a lot of people put a lot of makeup on their face, and sometimes they go for the entire day with this heavy makeup on their faces. And what happens is it goes right into your pores. So what you guys have to think about as well, I don't have any makeup in here, but what you have to think about as well, if you're not using natural makeups, what's happening is the chemicals that are used to make those different types of makeups, you're sitting there painting it on your face. You go through the entire day. Sometimes people go to the club, they go to wherever they go, and they sweat on top of that. Your body, your skin is clogging up at the same time, and all that stuff is going into your skin at the same time. You don't wash your face until you get home, if you wash your face. So what you start to see is a lot of breakouts happening in people's skin. And it's not a good thing because your face is the first thing people can see. So that's one of the reasons I'm just a real natural person. I don't like all that stuff, and it's just too much. So as you can see, guys, as it starts to dry, it starts to disappear. I'm not the type to have bumps on my face. I think the last time I had a pimple was probably a few months back. Before that, I probably had another one, and before that was probably when I had my son 11 years ago. Like, I'm just not one of those people that put all that stuff on my face that causes the breakouts and the pimples. When I was having my son, I had 3 dots right here, and I was just like, oh my God, they're so big, and I felt them, and I'm just like, Jesus. I think I had another one when I went to the hospital to have my surgery as well. It's crazy. I don't know if that's like worry warts. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wash this off because it's practically dry. Well, it's not that dry. It's a little dry, though. But if you want, what happens is it's really good to really don't go outside and start sweating and all that and creating more stuff on your face, but just allow it to naturally dry. Right now, I'm fanning it so it can dry faster. It feels amazing on my face, guys. I can't even front. But as you can see, I didn't put a lot. Like right here, maybe I did put a lot. But even right there, it's just, you know, it's still drying pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and wash it. Now, the first wash is going to be with hot water. Not hot water, warm water. Like more warm water. A lot warmer, I should say. It really, really, really feels good. Even when you're washing it off. You can feel that tingle from the lavender and the tea tree. And it's not heavily scented with essential oils, but it just feels so good. And it's very calming too because of the lavender. Alright, so wow, oh my God, my face feels so amazing, y'all. Like seriously, it feels amazing. It's probably jelly. I don't think that's the mask, but I'm gonna wash it off anyway. My face feels very, very light and smooth. I remember I used the mask a couple of years ago that I purchased out of the store. Oh, and you dry, not dry, but you can do the final rinse with cold water. I'm sorry, I meant to mention that. So this is a clean white rag. And I just pat my face dry. And you can do it with a paper towel, but I do this part with a rag. And I make sure it's a brand new clean rag that was either freshly washed or brand new purchased purchased new. All right, y'all. So I'm worried about my hair. All right. So the last thing that I do is I take either some cotton balls. I stretch them out a little bit. Stretch them out a little bit, and then I'm gonna do the apple rose toner. You just plop the top. You put a little bit, about a teaspoon maybe. I don't know if y'all can see that. Oh gosh. So then I take it and I just, this smells amazing. I further clean my face. It's a lot better to do. It's a lot better to do. Oh my God, it smells so good. What do you call it? The round pads, cotton pads. And because this is alcohol-free toner, I can go around my eyes. Because I used a toner before, and I thought I was going to go blind. There was so much alcohol in there. So what this does is it gives it more of a deeper clean. And that's what I was telling you guys earlier, get right in these areas because we skip over those areas a lot. And underneath your eyes in that circle, the raccoon circle, make sure you do not rub hard. If you're going to rub it, just rub it really gently. That's the most sensitive part on your face. My face feels amazing. So that's it, guys. Very simple, straight to the point. So again, all I used was the Acne-Fighting Face Wash, the Honey Charcoal Salt Face Wash, the coconut yogurt and oats with a brush, or, which I didn't use this one, but the charcoal matcha and milk detox clay mask. If you have hyperpigmentation, if you have all sorts of stuff. Now you can follow up with a moisturizer, and then I use the apple rose toner. And remember when you first, oh, my face smells so good and it feels amazing. So you can see my face is not dry. It's not dry at all, y'all. So you can use, I don't have a moisturizer in here. Normally I do, I don't know where it is, but it feels amazing. So remember, you have to dry with a clean towel or a clean rag. Clean or brand new, doesn't matter, and always use dry paper towels. Do not use the towel that you dry off with after you take a shower and you've been using the same one over and over and over. Unless you want to put excess bacteria back on your face. So the whole goal is to clean it, keep it clean. For the night, I normally do this in the evening, like now, before bed, because I want my moisturizer to sit in. I have an oil that I use, a real mild oil with extra virgin coconut oil and sunflower oil. Sunflower oil and avocado oil, and it's just that. And I just, like, when I say a couple of dabs, do this and just moisturize my face, but I forgot it over there and I don't feel like getting up to get it. Alright, so that's it, y'all. I promise that's it. So also today is my today's my 6th year, or now I'm going into my 6th year lockiversary. It's been 6 years that I locked my hair, and I redid it yesterday. So here is my hair, and I love my hair, y'all. I try to keep it as clean as possible, and free from crap in there. I keep it covered with my scarf for the most part. It was only uncovered and up for my facial thingy before bedtime. Well, I'm nowhere near bedtime, but I like to do it at night. I don't like to do it right when it's nighttime. So let me show you my hair. So I remember, y'all, like, I remember when I first started, and I had this little front, and it used to be like right here, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait until it grows. Oh my God, then until it grows, and until it grows, and until it grows, and then now it's like here. And that's just the front. The front of my hair does not grow as fast as the rest of my hair. So let me show you the back. Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but now I can do this and pull it, so it's technically right here. with my hair, my head sitting straight up. So the front is like just here, and I have a few strands that is like longer and longer and longer and longer. All right, y'all, so that is my skincare regimen. As you can see, it looks nice and clear for the most part. And I was going to do a hair care regimen yesterday again with you guys, since it's longer. And it's pretty much the same thing. Like, I don't do anything else with my hair. Like, I promise you, I use my products, which are downstairs. Yeah, they're downstairs. But I still use my own products on my hair that I've created for myself first, and now they're in my store. So if you're interested in getting anything that you saw tonight, go to HoneyMilkCo.com/skincare, and then you'll see all the different masks that are there, and the face wash and the toners. I will be introducing a moisturizer and a mist, and also a God, I can't remember the name. It's like a glowing thing, whatever, for your skin. All right, y'all. So today is my 6-year lock-iversary. I just showed my lint to everybody that just came on. So this is the lint in the front, technically. And I've just freshly washed it and twisted it, dyed it and twisted it yesterday. All right, y'all, so that is it. I will talk to you guys later. Again, for the people that are just jumping on, this is what I use to wash my face. The honey charcoal and salt Acne-Fighting face wash. This is a miracle for people that use a lot of makeup on their face and also need something that is not drying to their face. That's a face wash. And then I use the coconut yogurt and oats clay mask, and you can go back and watch the video when I publish it. And then I toned my face with the Apple Rose facial toner. Yeah. All right, y'all. Happy lock-iversary to me. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.